afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday afternoon from Coors Field in Denver. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Arenado and Gonzalez lead their teams. Next. Tyler Matzik is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
Chase Utley heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Dodgers, second baseman, number 26.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. These Rockies, Eric Karros, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
After the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone that they can drive.
Corey Seager will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League.
This guy just keeps on rolling. You look at the season numbers, and they're excellent. 2 hits in yesterday's game to add to it.
Matzik's ready. Here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out. 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for 1 pitch in 1 spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And with that, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, DJ LeMahieu, he grew up as a shortstop. He's turned himself into one of the best defensive second basemen in the game. If you need proof, just watch the constant highlight reel plays and rock-solid fundamentals. He's got a Gold Glove from 2014. That should tell you everything you need to know.
First pitch on its way. Shot towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a 2-out double.
Well, you know, it's never too late to get a first-inning rally started. This one's going to find the gap for 2 bases. So now at least to give your cleanup guy a shot to maybe drive in that first run of the game.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs.
Yeah, and of course, a big reason why he's got so many ribbies is that home run pop he's got. In fact, he leads the league right now in round trippers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Bullard's got a pretty good strike zone all around. He'll miss a call every once in a while in the corners, but what umpire doesn't?
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, he's having a fantastic year with an ERA of under 2. You're going to have to pitch real well in this one to keep that ERA as minuscule as it is.
DJ LeMahieu comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half of the
Rockies,
first.
second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Nope.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
That's 1-0.
Eric, your Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Here it comes. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
For ball 3. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. So
you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Charlie Blackmon steps in for his first try, and in case you haven't been following him, he's arguably been one of the hottest hitters in the league right now. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, Matt. Not the start you're hoping for away from home. He needs to really concentrate here before he gets himself into trouble.
This is pulled into right. Puig is there, and he'll bring this one in. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, as usual, opposing pitchers have to be careful when dealing with Carlos Gonzalez. He's one of the tougher outs around, and he's among the on-base percentage leaders in the National League. He brings a very patient approach to the plate, and he's not afraid to take a walk if he doesn't get what he wants. That, and he's a very solid hitter as well.
First pitch of the at-bat. Nolan Arenado comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Here's the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he hasn't been able to find the target with any regularity, so you can't afford to bail him out by chasing bad pitches.
And this is on the ground for Utley. Could be 2. To second for 1. Back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play. Fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Ben Paulson will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Well, he's having some problems here with location. He's got 2 on already here in the first, and that last pitch right down the middle.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Peterson, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and the run is in to score from third, and a relay home, and not in time as the second run scores.
Well, the first big hit of the ball game comes right here in the first inning. 2 men on, he finds a pitch he can handle, and he does not miss this one. He drives it all the way to the wall to bring home the first 2 runs of the game.
Stepping in now, Nick Hundley. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 281 the average entering play. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. Yasmani Grandal will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Yasmani Grandal.
Matzik steps into his wind. Here comes the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
1-1, here it comes. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Yeah, he's coming on quickly here. Let's see him show motion if he makes the play. Yep, sure enough. He got to it before it touched the ground. Nicely done.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. You see the great batting average coming in. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. One-0 count. Here it is. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Tap fouled at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Into the windup and the pitch. Low for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Jose Reyes gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak.
Jose Reyes.
Here comes the first pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Here we go again. He's fallen behind already here to start the second. I guess he didn't learn his lesson.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
And he knew he had to hurry. So maybe he may have taken a peek down the line right there. This is a slowly hit ball, and he knows he's got a guy that can move. You've got to get it in the web of your glove, because if you don't, you know you're never going to make that play.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This second inning's not starting out any better than the first.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
7 straight games with a base hit now, and that's a solid week or so of swinging the bat with some authority.
The pitcher, Tyler Matzik, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Well, his last at-bat, he saw a lot of pitches. Really made the pitcher work.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees, and you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
The 2-2 pitch. Towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Well, here's something for you kids to remember. You've got to freeze on a line drive if you're at second base. Make sure that that ball gets through before you take off and try to advance. And that's a good read there, and he's able to get back and avoid being doubled off.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Boy, and if these guys come away with nothing here, they'll have squandered a real good opportunity.
Drilled on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back to beautiful Colorado as we're set for the top of the 3rd in this one from Coors Field in Denver. Trace Thompson will stand in. He is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Barnes is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the 3rd.
Boy, they are just making life easy for this guy. Swinging on the first pitch of the inning, pretty routine fly ball. It's been a cakewalk here early on.
In now, Alex Wood, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is low, ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Belted high in the air out to left. Barnes looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1.
Well, he'd retired 5 in a row until just now, but not anymore. He'd been on cruise control, but all of a sudden, one little mistake will snap you back down to earth in a hurry.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
At the plate, Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Blackman. And that ends the inning. Dodgers claw back a bit on the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Rockies 2 and the Dodgers 1. Nolan Arenado digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Wood has his target. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Carlos
Gonzalez will stand in now. A Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Puig. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hitting the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Striding into the box, Ben Paulson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. A pause and the 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. You know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Standing in now, Nick Hundley, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. A runner on first with 2 away. Another one sent foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. Rockies lead this one 2-1. Yasiel Puig is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Matzik looks in. Here's the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And a curveball is by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Well, he's not letting them get a gauge on anything here on those first 3 pitches. He saw a slider, a fastball, then a big curveball. Now he's set up for almost anything on a 1-2 pitch.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this is a fastball away right here. You're going to see him get just a little bit too pull happy trying to tie this thing up, and it's not going to work.
Here's Adrian now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at ball 1. For Gonzalez, he's at second with his 2nd double of this young season. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. Here's the 1-1. And that misses 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
So stepping in, Howie Kendrick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hot shot to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. They still trail it here 2-1. Jose Reyes is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Rockies, the shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Aye. 2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for a called strike 2.
And you can see him shaking his head out there. I think he felt that one was a little bit low, and you know what? He may have had a case.
And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Reyes at full speed. Look at him fly. He's headed for third. And the Rockies kick it into high gear to open the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
Both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easily.
Into the box, Brandon Barnes. This will swing and send a line drive out to right field. Puig is there. Let's see if they try it. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning.
Here's another instance of a ball actually hit too hard to try to score on. He doesn't have to go all that far to make the play here, so it's probably a wise decision not to test his arm.
Tyler Matzek will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows that this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can put in play.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Played on the backhand. And the throw will be too late as he couldn't get enough on it, and that'll score the run from third.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here. Deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Grounded to third. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Well, that's the frustrating thing for a sinker baller. When you get the ground ball you need and it finds a hole. Now he's got two men on to deal with and only one away.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
The 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now, there's just nothing you're going to do right here. You're talking lefty on lefty. He takes him the other way, hits the ball hard, but he just winds up with nothing to show for it.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
And this one will go down as an infield single, and a pretty painful one at that. It looks like he's all right out there, but things are getting worse for him now as this thing's going to load the bases.
Carlos Gonzalez will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
You know, things are bad enough as it is, but if you keep falling behind guys like this, he could make this a 5-run inning with just one swing.
Well, just missing here, 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with one swing.
Three and 0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
3-1 now.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both the lefty and the right-hander up and throwing. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We played 4 full. It's the Rockies 3 and the Dodgers 1. Leading off the inning, Jock Peterson. As they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Matzik gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here. But if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Now at the plate, Trace Thompson. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez sprinting after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys will get it up to over 90, as you can see. 94 for one, 91 for the other. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Throw gets him 2 down.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with 1 out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because as a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
Chase Utley will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First offering on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, anytime you can get a big league hitter to look like that, you know you've thrown a great pitch.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Rockies lead it 3-1. Pedro Baez is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. At the plate, Ben Paulson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Straight smoke right there. Both pitches in the upper 90s.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
And that's a classic sequence there. 2 straight fastballs, get him ahead in the count 0-2. And then they come with something that looks like a fastball, but takes a sharp left at Albuquerque. Has no answer for that.
Into the box now, Nick Hundley. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Jose Reyes stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he lays off for ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. One and 2, here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, and it's still 3-1. Corey Seager will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no, actually. This will glance off the screen on its way down, and by a matter of a foot or 2, it's merely a foul ball. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Barnes ranging back to the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Yeah, good start to the inning there. You could see him really turn on this pitch and drive at that time. It'll wind up hopping over the wall out there, but no matter. He was going to be in easily with 2 anyway.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Matzik comes set. 1-0 on its way. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
The 2-0 on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. So this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Well, 2 hard-hit balls here to start the inning, and this ball was hit even harder than the double was. But unlike his teammate, he's going to end up in the dugout with nothing to show for it.
Adrian Gonzalez will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. You know, Adrian Gonzalez comes from a baseball family. His brother Edgar was once a teammate with the Padres, and their father was a star in the Mexican leagues for the national team.
Yeah, pretty cool he got to play with his brother in the big leagues.
Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now.
I want you to watch this play here in short. Look at how he picks this ball up. He knows he doesn't have a second to lose, so he makes a quick transition into a throwing motion, gets rid of it quickly, and throws his man out at first. That play is well done.
Yasmani Grandal will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Dodgers have come back to tie it at 3.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with the lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here's Howie Kendrick. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Hit down the third base line. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Brandon Barnes gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Brandon Barnes.
And he gets ahead 0-1. The man you see here out for a 2nd inning of work, and he becomes the pitcher of record now in a tie ball game.
Yeah, he pitched well last time around. No reason to think that he can't do it again.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Puig at the track. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
The pitcher, number 15, Tyler.
There you go.
Hudson.
A golden opportunity to get the lead here as the leadoff triple has him in business to kick off the inning.
Gerardo Parra will come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out.
Parra.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A step on the bag for one, but one's all they get as the run scores.
And here's just a case of a guy who played doing the little things to help his team win. And he gives his guys the lead here following the RBI groundout.
DJ LeMahieu digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Four runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm sure he'll say the damage is already done after serving up the lead, but you know that's good fortitude to come back with the punch out. And he needed that.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Still 2-2. Set and the 2-2 pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. The Rockies are out in front, 4-3. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Adam Ottavino will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Adam Ottavino.
Jock Peterson will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw down to first. 1 away.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Now here's the pitch. Trace Thompson is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Scorched to third. Arenado has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Pedro Baez.
Justin Turner will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 10, Justin Turner.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu ranging into shallow right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Adam Liberator will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home
Number
7.
36, Adam Liberator.
Nolan Arenado will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
That's a ball.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Puig has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball. But he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Carlos Gonzalez strides in, grounded out his last time through. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
First baseman, number 10.
Ben Paulson, ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Puig's got a read on it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And it remains a 4-3 game. Jason Mott will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8.
30, Jason Mott.
Leading off the inning, Chase Utley, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
The 0-1 on its way. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez has a play. 1 away.
The batter, number 5.
Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Corey Seager gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
The 2-1 on its way. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts. And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Yasiel Puig. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
Runners on first with one down. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at Arenado. He beat it out.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Exceptional effort out there, but that base hit puts the potential tying run at first. Adrian Gonzalez will step in. A ground-out victim his last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Trying to hold the lead. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Barnes giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
I'm sure he'd like to have another shot at that pitch. But, you know, at least he's able to move that tying run up to third now with 2 away.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But this will land foul shy of the wall. The 0-2 delivery. Swinging a looper to left. Barnes is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Colorado's out in front 4-3. Brooks Brown is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Number 50, Brooks Brown.
Nick Hundley stands into the box. He could really use the knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Nick Hundley.
Hit out towards second. Utley is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Tough play for Kendrick. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
And this is what you're going to get when you've got a hard thrower coming out of the bullpen. When you're late on a fastball and you make contact below your label, it's snap city right there. He turned that bat into firewood.
In now, Brandon Barnes. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Yeah, I think you have to look at one out there because you just can't have your guys go down on 3 pitches. That's a take one for the team right there.
The 0-1 pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. But they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jake McGee is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 51, Jake McGee. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot.
Striding in to start the ninth, Howie Kendrick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Shoots this one to first, and this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, he's seen the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll be safe at second base. Good instincts to take off there on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Now this puts some extra pressure on your defense here in the late going. Now the infielders need to make sure they can at least knock a ball down to prevent that run from scoring on a ground ball.
McGee comes set. Here he comes 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
No one out with a runner at second. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Some guys live for this situation on the mound. There's a guy in scoring position. You lead by just a run. It's all on you. And then you go out and punch someone out like that? I love it.
Trace Thompson will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
That evens it up 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Paulson will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Kike Hernandez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 14. Kike Hernandez.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Has him down to their final strike. Here it comes. To third. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw to first will take care of him as the tying run will be left stranded at second base. This ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 4-3. So long from Denver.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon with the victorious Rockies. 4-run.